Hey YouTube, it's Zoe here. So today I'm gonna talk about all the movies I've seen in July. Yeah, I look like a mess, but the weather is really hot, so yay. The first movie I watched was 13 Ghosts. This is the remake with Matthew Lillard. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. I've seen it so many times. I just need it on Blu-ray, but I don't know if you can get it on Blu-ray. The next movie is The Invisible Man. This is the Lee Winnell remake. The last time I saw this was just before COVID time in the cinema. It was the last movie I saw at the cinema at that time, and it was really good. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. The next movie I watched was Magic Mike. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I'd never seen those films before, but I thought I'd watch it and see what it's all about. The next movie I've already done a review on is Evil Dead Burn. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I think they're doing another Evil Dead movie. I could be wrong, but I feel like the modern ones seem to be getting better every time. And next movie I watched was Dirty Dancing. I haven't seen this in a very long time, and I gave it 5 stars out of 5. If you've not seen it, you need to watch it. It's really good. Next movie, I rewatched Smile 2. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. Still prefer the first Smile over the second one, but the second one's still pretty good. The next movie I watched was Drive Me Crazy. This is like a late 90s rom-com. Gave it 3 stars out of 5. It was alright. Not as good as I thought it was the first time around. The next movie is John Tucker Must Die. Gave 5 stars out of 5. Seen this before. It's quite a good like high school / college rom-com film. The next movie I rewatched Mad Max Fury Road with my dad. My dad didn't like it. He always compares like these new action movies to the original, and he didn't like it. Thought it was boring. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. I think the first time I watched it, I was at the cinema, but watching it again, I do kind of agree with it was just a bit long-winded. But I never really got into like the Mad Max movies. I've never seen them growing up, so I never really understood it as much. And I suppose if you were born in that era of the original, you're always gonna like the original better. The next movie I rewatched was Deadpool and Wolverine. I gave 5 stars out of 5. It's probably my favourite Deadpool movie out of all the Deadpool movies. I am watching a lot more Avenger movies because Avengers Doomsday is coming in December. So, like, a lot of these movies I've only seen when they were at the cinema, but I haven't rewatched them since, so, like, I needed to kind of refresh my memory, but yeah. Next movie I watched was Disturbing Behaviour. I gave that 3.5 stars out of 5. It's like a late 90s thriller movie. Basically, a bunch of kids are all like wired and they go a bit crazy. They kind of like turn into robots, sort of. And it's got James Marsden and Katie Holmes in it, and it's a really good thriller film. The next movie I rewatched Ice Cream Man, not to be confused with the Eli Roth film. This is one that came out in the 90s. I thought it came out in the 80s. I didn't realise it came out in the mid-90s, but yeah. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. It is like a bit wacky and cookie, but like you still have a fun time. I believe they're going to be doing a remake of it. So the Ice Cream Man film that comes out next week has nothing to do with this one, and people are getting confused. So yeah, they could have changed the film name to something else, but oh well. I rewatched The Avengers. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. And then Avengers Age of Ultron, gave it 4 stars out of 5. Avengers Infinity War, gave it 4 stars out of 5. Then I rewatched Spider-Man Homecoming because I was going to see the new Spider-Man film. Gave that 4 stars out of 5. And then finally I watched Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm not going to do like a separate movie review on this because I mainly talk about horror movies, so I do feel like people probably won't be as interested. So the new Spider-Man film, I gave it 4.5 stars out of 5. I did think it was really good. The scenes of the Punisher were really, really good. I thought Frank Castle was really funny as always. I did feel like some parts of the film, without saying too much, shouldn't have been in there. And I did feel like then they had cameos of other villains in the film. They could have been in there a little bit longer. They could have cut out some of the parts of the film and made those parts a bit longer. But I still really, really enjoyed it, and I would highly recommend you go and see it at the cinema. When I went to see it, the cinema was fully packed. Like, if I didn't book my ticket online, like, you wouldn't get a ticket. Like, they seem to be selling out really quickly. So if you do want to go and see it, book it online if you can, like, as soon as you can, because otherwise you won't be able to see it. So I highly recommend it. And yeah, these are all the movies I've seen recently. What have you seen recently? Comment down below. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.